Hello and welcome to today's program with Hispanic Canadian Arts. My name is Raquel Casanova and I'm super excited to introduce to you guys today Ana Lía. She comes from Dominican Republic and is thriving in her passion of performing arts. She's a singer, she's a songwriter, she's an actress, and I'm super excited. I will be linking down below everywhere you can find her. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and don't forget to check out our website to see what's to come for us. Let's get started.
Hi, Raquel. Very good. Thanks for having me. Super excited to be here.
Thank you so much for joining us today on the program. I'm so excited to have you.
Me too.
So let's start. Let's talk about you. What's your inspiration? Where do you come from? Why Canada?
Okay. Ooh, okay.
That's a big one.
So I was born and raised in the Dominican Republic, specifically in Santo Domingo. And from an early age, I had a massive love for music and art and entertainment. And I would be like the entertainer of the house. And when it was time to decide on a career, Dominican Republic doesn't have college programs for performing arts or singing or dancing. So I had to make a decision, and I was like, okay, either I stay here in the DR and I study like psychology, which I also was really intrigued about, or like social communications, or do I go with performing arts? And I remember asking my mom, and my mom was like, no, performing arts. Like,
Yes.
yeah, unlike many, like it's like an unpopular opinion because usually Latino parents don't really, well, most parents, period, don't
Yeah.
want to encourage you to go for the arts because it is a hard, very hard journey, and you
Yeah.
hustle a lot, and sometimes you don't make that money
Yeah.
because you wanted to come. But having said that, she supported me, she backed me up, and I was like, okay. And when we were looking for colleges, Canada had good programs, and it wasn't an eye of, como dicen, un ojo de la cara. It wasn't that crazy expensive as the States was.
Yes.
So we checked out Toronto, and I found Randolph College for the Performing Arts.
Wow.
And I got in, and I was like, all right, I guess I'm coming to Canada. But the
That's
plan was
so
never to move. That's the interesting part. Like I was coming to
oh,
study and then going back. But
wow, that's so amazing. And in that program, did you find yourself very drawn to specifically like just singing, or do you think you have a passion for dancing and instruments, or what about it?
yeah, so honestly, I remember at Randolph, people loved asking, like, so what's your major? Because
Yeah.
we are studying the three at the same time. And I could never choose between acting and singing. Like dancing, I was like, yeah, dancing is something I love, but I actually don't enjoy when I go to technical on dance.
Yeah.
Which I was like, okay, obviously I'm not meant to be professional dancer because otherwise I would be all about the technique as I am about voice and as I am about acting. But with dance, I just enjoy. I enjoy music. I enjoy dancing. It's part of loving the whole music art form. But with singing and with acting, it was really hard for me to choose. When I moved here with more experience in acting, and I actually wanted to. My main goal was like I want to be a Broadway performer because
Oh my gosh.
yeah. But it's one of those things that when you study it, you realize that no, like I was like, you know what? I like the three arts, but I like them separately
Yeah.
better. Personally,
Yeah.
I will enjoy a musical. It's not that I won't enjoy. I love Hamilton, but for me as an artist, I realized that I like to express myself the way I want to express myself. And musical theater, you have to respect what the composer wrote. You can't just add extra ad libs there because you feel
Yeah.
like you if it's you can do no, you can't.
Yeah.
Like that's like disrespectful. So
Exactly.
yeah, so to me, I was like, okay, that's nice, and I feel like that prepped me for what I'm doing now. It was a great base to have. It is a great base to have, but I realized that I enjoy more writing my own music and also singing other people's songs that I really relate to, but with my own my own thing. Like I want to add my own
Yes,
spin to it because otherwise I'm not expressing myself.
exactly.
I can't choose between the two. I love the two very much, but music has kind of just taken a, it has opened more doors for me in Canada more than
Exactly.
acting. So that's that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love that. But acting also gives you such a base on what how you said, like it's almost very vulnerable, but they're vulnerable in their own ways too, because showcasing your voice is very different. And as an actor, you're showcasing mainly just your mind and your body, but with music, it's coming from like, very, very deep in your heart. And speaking of covers, I loved your cover of Tutu.
Ah, thank you.
Oh my gosh, please, whoever's watching, please go and give that a listen. I'm going to link it. I was listening to it. I was like, this is such a beautiful cover. You have such a passionate voice, and it shows like your passion for music, it shows through it. So
Thank
it's
you so
amazing.
much.
I just wanted
Oh,
to say that because I loved that cover so much.
yeah, that, you know, that one, we, it's funny because we did that one for fun. I
Yeah.
mean, I always like to do covers for fun, but that one specifically wasn't planned. It wasn't like,
No.
okay, we're gonna do this song today, let's practice it. Like we were literally practicing some other music, and then I had that song stuck in my head, and I showed uh my guitarist, producer slash life partner, I
Oh,
showed him the song, and I was like, I really like this song, it's so cute, like. And then he checked it out. I was like, he was like playing it, and I was like, oh, it's so simple. And I was recording like the rehearsal. So we started going, and then I was like, okay, I'll just like, let's just do it. Like I wasn't planning on posting it. It depended on if we liked it. And then in the end we were like, it's cute, let's post it.
it
And we
looks
posted
so
it. And
good.
that's
It's
awesome because a
fantastic.
lot of people are like, oh, I really like the tutu. And I'm like, wow.
Yeah, and it's just it even shows like just the process, you know? It's so beautiful to see that, and knowing now that it was like a rehearsal process, it shows your passion even more, you know? So that was really awesome. And your new video Abul came out and it was amazing. How did that go for you? How do you feel merging your acting and your singing together?
So yes, Abul came out August 14th. For those of you who don't know, it's everywhere. Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. You just look up Abul Ana Lía. And the video came out on August 23rd. Honestly, it's awesome. I love it so much. I am happy. I feel like I'm doing what I've been working towards doing for the last 10 years, ever since I moved here. And I like despite there being a pandemic, for Ana Lía, like personally, it hasn't been a bad year because it's a year that I remember last year I had decided, I was like, I'm going to launch my solo music. I've been writing songs, Raquel, since I was 5.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but I
Spill it, spill the tea.
but I never really dared to sing them live because when I used to write for me. I used to write for as a way of letting things out. It was a good way for me to, yeah, detox. And
Yeah.
so I started doing that, but I never really cared to show it. Like I would show it to my friends, but I would never really sing it because often I would be like, it's not good. It's like just for me or whatever.
Yeah.
Or and then with Santerias, because I'm also the lead singer of
Yes,
Santerias
with
as
a
well.
group.
Mhm. And with them, we would write together. So there is my songwriting in the music, but there's also their songwriting in the music. So it's a collective work. It's not the same as me singing something that I wrote alone from the heart. Like this is me. So there's been a lot of songs and a lot of stuff that I've been wanting to do that I felt didn't really fit with the concept of the band. But I still wanted to do it, and I was like, you know what, this is the time. The time is now. I'm not getting any younger. Nobody is. So last year I decided I'm going to take time off from any odd jobs because I used to serve at a restaurant, put some money aside and gonna invest it in my solo career. And I did that. And honestly, it's one of those things where like when whether you believe in God, why did I have such a hard time saying that?
It's okay.
God or the universe or whatever. Um, I feel like it was meant to be because it was one of those things where the pandemic happened.
Yeah.
Okay, how do I record a video? How do I even go to the studio and record and all that stuff? And money, like I was planning on picking up some more gigs to make myself some more money for all the process. And I realized that by knocking doors, like I would tell someone, oh, I'm working on this, and they were like, oh, I want to be part of it. Like, I'll do photography for you. Like, honestly, just someone helped me do the website. Someone did the cover for me, and they said,
Wow.
I'll just get a dinner from that. Like, it was just, I had so many angels put.
That's so awesome.
And yeah, so Abul exists, and it's because of a great team. Oh my gosh, I feel like I completely went on a tangent of like
No, but that's so beautiful. And even now, like thinking back, like I'm also an artist as well, and I come from a family of artists, and I'm so happy to be interviewing artists now. And I find that artists are now kind of starting again from zero. And we
yeah.
all need to super support each other because we're not a regular job. We're not a 9 to 5. We're in every single second of the day, right? I'm almost like getting emotional because it's like,
Mhm.
like it's so beautiful that even with such a pandemic going on, like we're able to help each other. And it's like with a dinner, I'll do your photography. Like,
Yeah.
it's so beautiful. So it's awesome that you had such a beautiful team to help you do that video and help you create your music this year.
Yeah. And sorry, and now I just remember what you had asked, and I should answer.
No, you
And
can.
incorporating the acting into my singing, it's also like a thing. Like I personally, I have a pet peeve, and it's if you are singing about joy, even though the notes may be like, I am so happy, don't be like this. I
Yeah,
am so happy. Come
like
on,
do it.
interpret. Like, what are you saying? Connect with the words, or vice versa. My heart is broken, and you're like, happy. No.
Yes.
Like, it's a big pet peeve of mine. I don't like when I see singers do that. I'm always like, because
It's
to me, what that means is that you're not connecting to the lyrics, and it's not being honest. And what's the point? Personally, I feel like you should like artists to express. And I think one thing I want to do with my music, no matter what genre I go into, like merengue, whatever, it pop, rock, you name it just needs to be honest. It needs to be
yes.
honest. So for me, including acting in it, my songs usually I write them from my own experience, but not always. Some of them are inspired by past experiences that I'm not experiencing right now, but acting helps me tap into that and go back
That's
to that,
awesome. Yeah.
tap into something that happened to you that you told me and really inspired me to write a song about it. So it's actually been natural to me to incorporate the two together.
Yes. Wow, yeah. Like I love merging two arts because then it's like a whole other art level, you know what I mean? And yeah, wow. Okay. This is so amazing. I'm
Thank
so
you.
excited for what's to come for you, like with all that you have going on right now. And how do you feel like COVID affected you as an artist? Like how do you feel you're gonna, push through and keep going? Because you're already did so much during the pandemic. What are you gonna do to come? Do you have any more music? Are you gonna share anything?
Yes. So I mean, the most impactful way COVID has affected me, and I'm sure any other performing artist is by performing, right? I had a few contracts lined up for stage shows that either got just completely canceled or rain checked, or it developed into something else. And same thing with performing during summer. Like that was the way I would make the most amount of money from
Yeah.
music, was performing in the summer. So yeah, it definitely affected that way. There's some virtual live performances coming soon, so I'm excited about those. But I really miss the stage. I
Yeah.
love performing. I feel like that's when you get me 100%. But it'll come, and in the meantime, I will take advantage of the time at home and continue to produce and develop more songs. I have another song coming out now in the fall. Oh my gosh, it's already the fall. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm super excited. It should be coming out sometime in November. And it's a song. The title of the song, I'm not gonna say the name yet, but
We're
it's
getting a sneak peek, everyone.
yeah, but it's a part of Dominican Republic, the title of the song.
Oh,
So it's yeah. So I hope that when people listen to it, it transports them to that part of the island. In my opinion, it's a very romantic and
ooh,
what's the word? It's
spicy.
like just something really beautiful
Homey.
about that part of the island. But yeah, the next song is a little more romantic.
Oh, I love that. Like it's more
Yeah.
like comfortable and like wow, I'm so
Yeah,
excited.
and there'll be more Dominican flavor in it. Like I'm oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna be working with Yacer Tejeda. He's a fantastic merengue guitar
Wow.
player. He's worked with Vicente Garcia. Like I don't know if you know who Vicente Garcia is, but if people don't know,
Oh
guys,
my
check him
gosh.
out. He's won Latin Grammys. He's mentored by Juan Luis Guerra. Like so,
That's
Yacer works
amazing.
with him, and I'm happy to have him on board for that song. And I also have Chendi Rosendo Chendi Leon. He's a
Wow.
Cuban percussionist, local from Toronto. He's doing all the percussion.
Oh wow.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited.
And then the
I'm
same
so
team behind like production will be Benjamin Barile, Marcus Huskins with recording and mixing. Yeah, so I'm super excited about that one.
There's so much to come for you. What pandemic?
I mean, you do what you can. And again, like I said, I'm in a I that's why I feel like it's just it's my time.
Yes.
I think it's important, like you said, for artists to support each other, and especially us minorities. Like we already don't have the support of big media,
Yeah,
so we really do ourselves a disservice when we don't support each other. I find that
exactly.
ridiculous. Like you do you, I do me. We can't like let's
It
not
doesn't
compete.
work like
There's no
that. Yeah,
point.
exactly.
And I'm just grateful that I've had these opportunities, and I've God has put these people in my life that are working with me for the love of music, and so I'm
Exactly.
really grateful.
This is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. And honestly, like I'm very like proud to hear so much that you've been pushing through because it's true. You need to grab everything you can, like, by the hair, right? Like the time is now. And like artists do have to take advantage because we have lots of time to sit and, talk about our feelings, right? So
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
amazing.
And
Yeah.
Raquel, I don't know if you were like that, but like before the pandemic, did you ever catch yourself saying, "Oh, I wish I could do that. If I had more time, I would get into that."
Yes.
Like so many of us said that, and I'm aware that
Yeah.
if that thing that you wanted to do was surfing, well, you can't do that.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of stuff that people wanted to study or get into that I'm like, well, this is the time, like
Yeah.
try to make the best of it,
Yeah. We
enjoy it
had
the best
so
way we
much time, to
if
like,
we have health, we have a home, we have food, then you already have more than most of the world.
exactly. Wow. This was so amazing. I'm so, so, so happy that you joined us today. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for your new music. Please, if you can send me all your links to all your social medias, your YouTube. Are you going to be posting about it on your Instagram as
Oh
well?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
awesome.
I love
So,
teasing. I love teasing on social medias.
yay! Yeah, so follow Ana Lía and let's find out what's to come for you. I'm super excited. Thank you so much again for joining me on this wonderful day. I'm going to go about my day and be like, Ana Lía's music's coming.
You're
So I'm
so
super excited. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Raquel, for making this such an enjoyable conversation. Really, it was. I didn't feel like I was being interviewed. Felt like we were conversing, and I really enjoyed that. You have also
Oh,
beautiful energy and aura.
thank
God
you.
bless you in all your artistic journeys in your
Thank you
life,
so
and thank you
much.
for having me.
Oh,
And
thank
listeners, thank you, and watchers,
you.
audience,
Thank
thanks for tuning in. Yes, expect new music. Find me on social medias, Ana Lía AG. Find me and follow me on whatever platform you use, like Spotify, Apple Music. You can follow your artists on Spotify, so make sure to
Follow
follow.
your
That
artists.
really helps for us when we release music to get more established. So, and save the song, share it, all that stuff. And if you dance it and you record yourself dancing it,
Yeah.
please tag me. I love watching
Do the
that.
TikToks and the reels on Instagram and tag her, tag us. We would love to see it. So yeah, thank
Thank
you
you so
again.
much.
Have a beautiful day.
You too. Ciao.
Ciao. I just want to give one last round of applause and a big thank you to Ana Lía for joining me today in the program. I hope you guys enjoyed. I had so much fun during this interview, and I'm super excited to see what's to come for her. So down below, I will be linking everywhere you can find this beautiful actress, songwriter, and singer. And you can also find us online and on social media on our website, which I will put right up here. And you can also find us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And on our website, you can actually see what's to come for Hispanic Canadian arts. I'm super excited. Thank you so much again for joining us today, and I'll see you very soon. Ciao.